Welcome the frick back in. We are here live with my Twitch. Twitch, you want to say hello to the YouTube gang? We're going to be listening to Halestorm. This is their song, The Silence. This is going to be an acoustic performance, which I'm really excited about. But before we jump in, just a friendly reminder to please like and subscribe. And with that being said, Mythic, get yourself together. Get it together. Okay, a new prayer freshener. No, I'm sorry. I can't do it. I can't. Okay.
All right, the next song I'm gonna play for you is called The Silence. And this is a song that Joe had instrumentally for years. Like, this was just something on acoustic that it was always kind of his go-to. If he would pick up an acoustic guitar, he would start playing these chords. And for years, we were like, oh, we got to do something with that. It sounds so nice. It feels like home. And then I had tried a couple things and just nothing was sticking. And then finally, during the making of this last record, it was like 3 a.m. We had stayed up really late and like, you know what, just record that for me, put that on. And this story came out on its own. And it's like, oh, that's perfect. It's awesome. So it's very near and dear to my heart. And this is called The Silence.
Oh, I love that. That's a fun little tidbit about it.
One of your old mixtapes. Remember listening to Grace? I do. We were driving to DC. I was drunk in your backseat. I know that nothing will ever be like when we were 17. The stars will rearrange. The sun will fade away, everyone will change, but we will still remain and outlast the pyramids. Whoa. I will feel you. I will see.
The way that she okay, oh my gosh, 2 minutes in. Oh, well, I guess she did talk at the beginning a little bit. I was like, 2 minutes already. She added just a little bit of like a little to when she said after, and then, but also, I'm just kind of watching her and I'm like, her voice is just ridiculously good. It's so good. It's like freaking flawless. And I mean, I've listened to quite a bit of Halestorm, and this is definitely a completely different vibe than I think I've heard before. And I mean, I've listened to an acoustic version of I can't remember. It's on I'm pretty sure it's on the channel. But there was another version of a song that I don't remember what it was called. I believe it was acoustic version, or it was just like a live in the studio kind of version. I can't remember. I think it was acoustic. Anyways, doesn't matter. This just sounds very different and is also just a really cool sound to hear her in, because she has such a strong voice when she belts, like, oh, but it still suits. She's got a killer voice. But let's see where this goes. So far, it's very sweet and light and heartfelt, very reminiscent, talking about remember listening to Grace, but we're driving in DC, drunk in the back seat, you know. Found one of your old mixtapes. It's very, very like soft memories, reminiscent, kind of like just remembering. But let's continue.
remember all the Philly nights, driving down I-95, sitting in a smoky room when we had everything to lose. I do. And when we had some room to breathe, you said that you would marry me. But even if we never do, I will always be with you. I know that nothing will ever be.
Ma'am. Okay, wait.
You said that you would marry me. But even if we never do, I will always be with you. I know that nothing will ever be like when we were 23. Man's war will rage and blue will turn to gray. Everything will change, but we will still remain and outlast the pyramids.
Jesus.
I will feel you. I will see you. I will hear you after the silence.
My God, ma'am.
Oceans can
Okay, holy moly. Like, sorry, my chair is slowly making me go down and down and down. Let me get me back to regular height here. Ridiculous. So, oh my God. I've said it and I'll say it again. She's a freaking powerhouse. She's a freaking powerhouse. And her vocals are freaking flawless and has so much power. It's like, we all know she's talented AF, but I think when you listen to something this kind of stripped down, where it's pretty much just her and the guitar, it really showcases just what she's capable of. And I mean, she's very good. She's very good. I want to hear A Familiar Taste of Poison, but acoustic.
can burn for all I care.
Not gonna lie. Love that song by her. Or by Halestorm.
And in the ashes I'll meet you there, 'cause I know someday
It's like she can really switch between adding that grit and vocal fry to just the clean.
but we will still remain and outlast the pyramids.
It almost sounds like she's like singing underwater with, okay, sorry, I'm gonna go back. It almost sounds like she's singing underwater with like how much fry is in there. And I'm pretty sure it's fry. But it almost sounds like she's almost like, it's like she's, it almost, yeah, it literally sounds like she's underwater. In a sense. Like, even her vocal fries are clear. What the fuck? Sorry, I'm just like, goddamn. But her control to flip between the grit and just the clear, clean belts, and how she just keeps going back and forth, I'm like, gosh darn. Girl. Okay, I just went back a little bit because I want to get to that the belt that she was holding when I paused it, so I apologize.
It would change, but we will still remain and outlast the pyramids.
Because she's also having and adding that grit, but leveling down as she does it.
Feel you. I will see hear you, and I will keep you after the silence. After the silence. After the silence.
Just lightening it up, adding more air, like airiness to some of, especially during, yeah, do you hear how airy she gets? Oh my god. She's like, yo. Geechee? Like, oh my god, ma'am. My outro button is not working! Normally, I would seamlessly just press the button and it would be like, la la la, full screen Rachel, but no. That's okay. I can also use the mouse. Not a big deal. Okay. So, I love how she got gradually more airy. So instead of using all that air to like really belt and push those instead of making it super big and belty, she just pulled back the sound and let the air through, and it's just like, it just sounds so good. And I like how she gradually did that at the end. And then also when I was talking about when she was adding the grit and she was flipping in between the grit and her clean belts, I was like, there was also a moment where she was doing like her grit and you could hear her kind of, it's like a step down in notes in a sense. It was like a doot 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 doot. She had grit in there, and then as she went down, she switched back to clean vocal. So it's not just like having like grit and holding the note, clean holding the note. Like she was doing it very quickly, at least during that one portion. And I was like, girl, I love it. I like it. She's got a killer voice. I think we all know that. And honestly, this really makes me want to see her do an acoustic version of A Familiar Taste of Poison, because my god, that song is amazing. I love that song. This one was very heartfelt, very reminiscent. And it was also just really cool to see her voice more showcased as like by itself, because it's just her and the guitar pretty much. But thank you so much for recommending this. If you like this, hit the like button, hit the subscribe if you want to see more, and I will see all of you in the next video. Bye.